you make a free account for yourself, you will be able to see a screen like this. Okay, you will be able to see a screen like this once you make a free account for yourself. Okay, once you are able to do that, you see a screen. Now guys, this is an AI system, and whatever information we enter into the AI is called as prompt. Okay, whatever information we enter into the AI is called as prompt. Okay, now the better the input that you give into the AI system, or better the prompt that you give into the AI system, the better is the output you will be getting. How many of you agree with me on this very simple concept? Agree with me on this very simple concept, that better the input you give, the better is the output that you can expect from the AI system. Okay, the input is called as prompt. So this particular art of giving good input to the AI system so that you can generate good output is called as prompt engineering. Drop in PE in the chat box if you now understand basically what it means to be what exactly it means to be a prompt engineer, or what is prompt engineering. You understand it. Okay, input is called as prompt. Better the input you give, better is the output that you get, and this particular art is called as prompt engineering. Now of course we cannot learn everything about prompt engineering in today's session, but we'll be learning a very good magic prompt formula. How many of you are ready to learn a magic prompt formula in today's session itself? A magic prompt formula. Of course, we cannot learn everything about prompt engineering, but we'll be learning about the magic formula. Okay. Now, in order to learn about the magic prompt formula, we need a topic where, like, we wanted to make a research report, right? So we need a topic for which we should be making a research report. So guys, tell me what research report on. Tell me what is the topic you want me to go ahead and make a research report on. Okay, on GDP. Okay, foreign politics. All right, data analytics. On travel trends. Okay, oil crisis. Okay, population, environment. Okay, AI versus human. Okay, about FIFA. All right, about quantum computing. AI versus human, once again, human resources, impact of AI and jobs. Okay, I see a lot of people who are interested in knowing about AI versus humans, impact, etc. How about we go ahead and make a research report on the future of jobs because of this AI revolution? How about that? Do you want to go ahead and make a research report on the future of jobs because of this AI revolution? Would you like to go ahead and make a research report on that? Yes, yes. So now guys, there are two ways to go about it. Okay, you can go ahead and enter a prompt over here. Make me a research report on the future of jobs because of this AI revolution. Okay, I can go ahead and enter a prompt like this. Make me a detailed research report on the future of jobs because of this AI revolution. Now guys, I explained to you so much about prompt engineering, and then I enter a prompt like this. How many of you feel that this is a very basic prompt? Aditya, you explained so much about prompt engineering, etc., etc., and then you enter a basic prompt like this. How many of you agree with me that this is a very basic prompt? Agree with me? Very basic prompt, yes? Yes, very basic. Yes, basic. Okay, so what we'll go ahead and do, we'll open another Grok window and we'll try to give a prompt in the magic prompt formula. So guys, when you have to enter a prompt in the magic prompt formula, what do you need to do? You need to break your prompt into 4 parts. What are these 4 parts? It is role, followed by objective, followed by context, followed by data. Okay, so you need to basically break your prompt into these 4 parts. So we need to firstly tell it what is the role it should assume. So we can tell it, like, we want a research report, right? I feel PhD scholars make great research reports, so I can ask it to get it a role of act as a senior PhD scholar. Okay, so I've given it a role, act as a senior PhD scholar, because they make good research reports. That is why I've given it this particular role. Now I'll give it an objective. Make me a detailed research report on the future of jobs because of this AI revolution. Okay, so I gave it an objective as well. Now, talking about context, make a very good data backed report. Ensure that all professions, all white collar professions are covered. Okay, so I have given it a context as well, and now I have to enter any data. Let's say if I have to enter any data, or if I have any PDF or Excel sheet which I wanted to attach in order to make the research report, I can go ahead and attach any data, or I can input any data. But for this context, I do not have any data to share, so I can remove this particular part. So I've given it role, objective, and context. Now guys, will I go ahead and do you agree with me that this is a much better prompt than what we had written over here? Much better prompt than what we had written over here. Agree with me? Yes. Yes, agree with me. Now, shall I go ahead and just hit a enter? Shall I go ahead and just hit a enter? No, I won't do that. I won't do that, because if you do that, you will get a basic research report. So if you want a research report like a senior PhD scholar, what will you do? You will click on this deep search button over here. Okay, click on this deep search button over here. Once you click on this deep search button, that is when you go ahead and put an enter. Okay, I'll show it to again. Enter the prompt and click on this deep search button, and now hit an enter. Okay, now hit an enter. Now guys, my hands right here in front of you. Let's wait for Grok to do some magic for us via the magic prompt formula. We'll wait for it, and let's see what is the output it gives. Okay, can you please paste the prompt? Guys, all of this will be shared along with the notes of the workshop. Notes of the workshop will be shared towards the end. Do not worry about it. Okay. Okay, so now let's see what is it going through. Just like a human would go through various research reports out there in the internet, so it is Grok is doing the same thing for us. You can see the World Economic Forum report of October 2025, basically last year. It is going through this particular report. Then it is going through this particular CNBC article, which says that AI is already taking white collar jobs. Economists want there's much more in the tank. Okay, then it is going through this Nextword Edu article, which states that how artificial intelligence will change the world. Like this, this JP Morgan research. Okay, this JP Morgan paper, which says, let's wait for it. Is AI already impacting job growth? So it is going through that. Like this, it is going through multiple various articles, various papers which are out there in the internet, and trying to collate information. You can see over here going through so many research reports, going through this IMF blog, going through this McKinsey report, this particular McKinsey report on generative AI and the future of work in America. So all of these reports it is going through in order to compile information. How many of you agree with me that this is exactly like a human would have worked? This is exactly like a human would have worked, compiling all of the information which is available on the internet and using all of this information to create a research report like this, which states that key points on the future of jobs in the AI revolution. Research suggests that AI could displace up to 92 million jobs globally by 2030, but it might also create 170 million new roles. AI might create 170 million new roles. And it is talking about overview of AI's role in job transformation, about opportunities arising from AI, challenges and uncertainties. And like that, it has created a detailed research report with that to data backed research report, because we asked to. It has created proper tables, and guys, do you see it has added proper citations as well? Every part of the report, be it the data tables, be it the paragraphs, it has added proper citations, that where is it that it has taken all the data from, and we get this final research report in this particular format, which is something which a senior PhD scholar would have taken days or weeks in order to create. We have it in a matter of few seconds. How many of you are mind blown by this? Drop in a MB in the chat box if you're someone who's mind blown by this particular capability and how we have been able to create this detailed research report in a matter of few seconds. We have been able to do that. Okay, couple of people asking about plagiarism. Guys, this is a completely AI generated report, just like a human would have worked. Okay, let's say if 10 humans were given the same task of generating this sort of a research report, what would they have done? They would have gone to the internet. They would have collated all the information from the internet and used all of that information to make the research report. This is what the AI is doing. So there is no question of plagiarism as such when when it comes to making a detailed research report from an AI system like Grok. Okay, so that is the 10x manner of creating research report, which we have been able to learn as the tool number 1 for the day. guys, all the tools that we'll be covering are for completely free. In fact, I am also using the free version of Grok itself. And you can also go ahead and do that. So guys, that was tool number 1 for the day. But tell me, how many of you have this honest question? Aditya, why did we use Grok? Why did we not use Gemini? Why did we not use ChatGPT? Why did we not use Claude? Why did we not use Perplexity? How many of you have this question in your mind? How many of you have this question in your mind? Great, like it created a very good research report, but why? Guys, there are two answers to this particular question. Let me go ahead and answer both of these one by one. So guys, firstly, I feel Grok is amazing for doing research reports. Why do I say that? Because Grok is a product of XAI. Okay, XAI, which is a sister company of X. X is formerly Twitter. Okay, so it has basically all the data which is there in Twitter. It has real-time information of all the data which is there in Twitter or X, and that is why the amount of information, the live information which Grok has, it is amazing, and that is why I prefer Grok for research. But apart from that, if you still have this particular question, Aditya, like I still want to try it out in Gemini, ChatGPT, Perplexity, or DeepSeek, etc., etc. There are so many models, ChatGPT, etc. So I still want to try it out. So guys, if you still want to try it out, will you just go to just go to all of these platforms one by one and basically ask it to make a research report? How many of you agree with me? It is too cumbersome to do that, too time taking to do everything one by one. Grok, then Gemini, then ChatGPT, then this, too time consuming. Agree with me? Yes. So if you want to solve this particular problem, guys, here is this bonus number tool, bonus tool for you. What is it? It is Get Multi. Okay, how does Multi work? Let's see it with the help of a demo. So I'll simply go to getmultiai.ai. Okay, once I go over here, what I can do, I can give it the same prompt as I entered Grok. Okay, I can give it the same prompt as I entered Grok in Grok. Okay, I can copy this, I can go over here and I can paste it over here. Now what will I do? I'll click on compare model. Okay, I'll click on compare model and I'll add whichever models which I like. Okay, if I like Claude, I can choose that. If I like Gemini, I can choose that as well. If I want to generate from Perplexity, I can choose that. If I want to see it from a Chinese model like DeepSeek, I can choose that as well. If I want to choose a model from ChatGPT, I can choose that. From OpenAI, I can choose that. Basically, whatever models, okay, if you want to choose an open source model like Llama or Gemma 3, you can go ahead and choose that as well. Whichever models you like, you go ahead and choose that. And once you choose that, you go ahead and click on send over here. Okay, you go ahead and click on send over here. Now guys, once you do that, once you go ahead and click on send over here, okay, you will be able to find information like this on multi. Okay, you can see act as a senior PhD scholar, and it has been able to generate information from OpenAI, from Claude, from Gemini, from DeepSeek, from Perplexity. All of these models have been able to generate research report for you in a matter of jiffy. How many of you are mind blown by this? Drop in a MB in the chat box if you're mind blown by this, that at one go, you have been able to generate answers from all of these models in one go itself. How many of you are mind blown by this? You don't have to go to these platforms one by one. Okay, you don't have to go to these platforms one by one. All the tools that we are using are for completely free. So what do you need to do? Simply go to multi. Okay, simply go to multi. Once you go to multi, what do you need to do? You need to enter your prompt. You need to choose the models. And it will be able to do the work for you. It will be able to generate all the answers for you in a matter of few seconds. Your work done for you. Okay, so guys, how many of you love this bonus number? This bonus tool. Drop in B1 in the chat box if you love this bonus tool, because this is something that we had not planned. We are just giving it to you, because a couple of you asked this question. Love the bonus number 1 tool. Okay, and if you keep engaging in the chat box with the sort of energy you have been doing, we have more bonus tools planned for you guys. Okay, we have more bonus tools planned for you guys. Okay, so that is how you can generate all of these answers and be able to do the work for yourself in Multi itself. Okay, you can see Llama, DeepSeek, all of these have been able to generate the answers for you. Okay, so guys, that was bonus number 1 tool. Now tell me something. How many of you are too lazy to type as well? How many of you are too lazy to type? Too lazy to type? Me. Okay, let me go ahead and ask you this question in a improvised manner. Guys, tell me, how many of you noticed, okay, how many of you noticed that while I was giving my prompt to Grok, okay, while I was giving my prompt to Grok over here, how many of you noticed that I was actually speaking out the words and I was not actually typing it? Drop in a honest me in the chat box if you're someone who noticed that I was speaking out my words and it was being translated automatically into text and I was not actually typing it out as well. Okay, a lot of people did notice it. That is superb. Guys, do you want to know this bonus tool as well? Do you want to know this bonus tool as well? How was I doing this? Do you want to this? Yes, want to know how was I doing this? Guys, this is bonus number 2 for you. How many of you are excited for bonus number 2? Drop in B2 in the chat box if you are excited for this bonus number 2 tool. B2. Okay, so guys, let me go ahead and reveal that to you. Guys, bonus tool number 2. It is Whisper Flow AI. How does it work? Let's see it with the help of a demo. So what I can do, I can simply go to whisperflow.ai. Okay, once I go over here, I can download it for my own system. Okay, because I use Mac OS, it is showing me this option, so I can download for Mac OS. You can download it for Windows, you can download it for your iOS, you can download it for Android, whatever the case is for you. You can download it in your phone, in your iPads, in your laptops, whatever the case is, and it will be able to work for you. There will be a trigger button. You can simply click on this trigger button, and whatever you speak, it will be able to transcribe into words like I did over here. And does it work only in AI? That is not the case. Let's say if you were to write an email, okay, let's say if I were to write an email to you guys to attend the AI tools workshop, okay, what will I do? Will I go ahead and type it out? I won't do that. What will I do? I will go to Google Docs, and what will I do? I'll speak it out. Hey, I'm going to be conducting an AI tools workshop by B10X along with Aditya Kachave. I would love to see you all in the workshop. Just be present over there. Ensure that when you are joining, you join in and take notes throughout the workshop as well. Okay. Apart from that, we'll be sharing notes as well from our side towards the end of this workshop. Okay, so guys, if I say all of this, can you see everything that I spoke has been converted into text in a matter of minutes. It automatically identifies punctuations, it automatically does all the formatting for you, so you do not have to worry about it. Okay, if you want to exclaim something, see you. Okay, let me put it over here, see you. Okay, so you can see over here all of this information has been transcribed over here, and if I would have entered it in one go, it would have understood the exclamation marks, it understood the punctuations, it understood everything in one go itself. That is how amazing this is. Okay, so guys, this was bonus number 2 tool for you. So like this there are so many other bonuses that we had not even planned, but we would love to show it to you if you continue to show this sort of excitement in the workshop. Now guys, comes tool number 2 for the day. Tool number 2 for the day. How many of you would love to analyze a scanned PDF or any sort of files and find insights from it as well? How many of you would love to? How many of you would love to analyze a scanned PDF and find insights from it? Yes, me. So, Kachave, would you like to cover something like this?
Yeah, absolutely, folks. Not only that, this is the most overpowered tool, right? I'm not even saying one of the most. I'm saying the most overpowered tool in today's workshop, right? I would ask you a few questions and just tell me yes or no. Would you like to create podcast out of the 100-page document that your boss sent you? The boring 100-page long document. Would you like to create a podcast out of it? Or better than that, would you like to create a video out of it? And that video is going to explain you what's there in that document, right? Second question I want to ask you. A lot of time working professionals like us, we use AI, and what we realize that AI makes up some data, right? AI just completely hallucinates. It says 61% one time and another time it says 84%, right? So reliability of AI is low, right? Has anyone observed this? That whenever you are doing some professional work, the reliability of AI is low. The data citations AI gives is low. Would you like a tool which can give you citations, right? Whatever documents that you upload, it can give you citations from that document, right? Would you also like a tool where you can upload your meeting recording and after that you can like create PPT out of that meeting recording, or you can create anything like document or notes out of that meeting recording? Yes. Yes. And finally, one of the biggest question I have for you: would you like to ask? Would you like to analyze companies like Mr. Warren Buffett? Would you like to analyze companies like Mr. Warren Buffett? Right? Yes. So the name of the tool which I use on daily basis, one of my favorite tool, is called as Notebook LM. Right? It's called as Notebook LM. It is one of the. So what do you have to do? Is this tool safe? Absolutely, it's from Google, so you can trust it. So just go to notebooklm.google, right? Once you go here, is it free? Absolutely, it is free. So whatever tools we are showing you, either they are free or freemium, right? So it is free. So notebooklm.google, you can go and here you can click on try Notebook LM, right? You can click on try Notebook LM, okay? And here you can click on create new notebook. So once you click on create new notebook, folks, you'll be seeing a window like this. So here you can upload whatever documents that you have, right? Let's say you're sitting for a research and you have 100 PDFs and 200 images and 300 videos. Upload all of those things right over here, right? Just upload the documents that you want to upload, right? You can upload any kind of document, TXT, docs, PPT, or PDF, anything you want to upload, you can upload. You can upload websites as well. If you want to analyze some particular website, you can upload that website. You can upload YouTube videos as well, right? You just have to copy the link of YouTube video and paste it over here. If you want to upload your meeting recording, just upload it in your drive. You can paste your drive link and it will be here. Like, let's say you have one Google Drive where you have put lots and lots of data, right? And lots and lots of companies file, right? It is dump of data. So you can upload this. You can just copy and paste the drive link over here and it will be uploaded, right? How crazy is this? So in sources, you can upload all of these things. Not only that, you can also copy paste the text. Okay. So folks, let's say today, let's for example of this understanding and for learning, let's analyze one Indian company today. Which company should I analyze? Let's analyze a listed Indian company. Nykaa, Coachfree, ITC, ONGC. BTNX is not listed. SDFC, ICICI Bank, Infosys, Zudio, Mamaearth, Reliance. So I see a lot of Reliance answers. So let's analyze Reliance. Okay. So folks, if I want to analyze Reliance, right? What I have to upload? I have to upload annual presentation. I have to upload annual general meeting which is conducted by Motabai, right? I have to upload presentations. I have to upload quarterly reports. Make sense? Yes. How much time do you think it will take to collect all the data? How much time do you think a working professional or a person will take to collect all the data to upload over here? Let's say if you want to upload 50 documents after downloading, how much time will you take to collect all of this data? 1 to 2 days, 3 to 4 hours, a lot of time, 1 hour, a week, right? 2 weeks, 2 to 3 days, 3 to 4 days, 2 hours, right? So folks, do you want to be super efficient and use AI there as well to collect all the data from internet? Yes. To download all the relevant data on internet regarding whatever topic you want. Let's say you are working in anything like manufacturing or oil rig or as a doctor or as a lawyer. Would you like AI to collect all that data for you in just 10 to 20 seconds? That will be great, Aditya. Absolutely, right? So for that, what we are going to do, just click on add sources and here tell exactly, right? So I want to do fundamental analysis of Reliance Industries, collect all the annual reports, all the con calls, all the AGMs and presentations that you can find on internet and add them to my Notebook LM. Okay. Folks, so here you can see I just like typed whatever I wanted, and here you can select the deep research, right? Deep research will take 2-3 minutes, but it will find all the documents which you wanted. For this example, I'm just showing you fast research because I want to do it fast. And if you have something in your drive, if you have like 1 TB drive like me, you can find stuff in your drive as well by using this, right? You just have to tell it what exactly you want to achieve, and it's going to go on internet or inside your drive, and it's going to find all of these things. I'm going to do fast research, and I'm going to click on enter, right? Now, folks, it will take some time. It will take some time. Fast research will also take like around 1 minute, but in just 1 minute, it will find all the sources that you want, and boom, folks, drop in. It has annual report, AGM speech, YouTube ka financial report, brokers reports, and all these things are absolutely mind blown, right? It collected all of this document, downloaded all of this document for you in just matter of 1 minute, right? I just have to click on import. I just have to click on import, right? So once I click on import, it will be added. It will be added to my notebook LM, right? It will be added to my notebook LM. Now the best part, right? So let's say whenever I ask something to AI randomly hallucinates, right? I have a lot of respect for my work, so I can't like give whatever AI is giving me directly to my company, right? So I have to verify whatever AI is like telling me, is it correct or not, right? So here, let's see, right? So I'll just give this prompt. So now once you uploaded all of these documents here, you can chat with documents, and it will be giving you answers only based on whatever is in this document. It won't be giving you answers from internet. It will be just giving you answers from whatever is there in these documents, right? So I'll just give this prompt. Act as Warren Buffett and do the fundamental analysis of Reliance and give me buy, sell or hold recommendation for Reliance stock, right? So I asked it to act as Warren Buffett and do the fundamental analysis of Reliance, right? So like let's just wait. It is uploading the annual reports and everything. But yeah, I can like just give this prompt. Now, folks, good things take time, right? Good things take time. It will just take little bit of time. You can see. So it will go through all of these documents. It will read all of these documents, and from these documents only with citations, it is going to give you answer. It is not as fast as ChatGPT, I know. It is not as fast as Gemini, I know. But it is the most accurate AI which I have personally used, right? Still, you have to double check, but this one is like more accurate than whatever large language model that you will be using, right? So you can see it is reading the documents which we have uploaded, right? It is reading the documents which we have uploaded. And it is generating answer from those documents only. Folks, who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? You can see it has created fundamental analysis of Reliance, and not only that, you can see every single data is have citation, right? If I just click on citation, now it will take me to the citation, right? It will take me to citation. You can see number like small number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. All of these are citations, right? All of these are citations. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? So it is going to generate answers from the stuff that you have uploaded. Let's say you have uploaded your meetings, or you have uploaded like raw data from your company, or you have uploaded like any transcript. It is going to do all of these things. You can talk to this and you can get anything that you want, right? Who is absolutely mind blown? Mind blown. Not only that, folks. I told you we can create podcasts and videos out of this as well. For creating podcast, just click on this audio overview option, right? Just click on this pen icon, and here just tell it like what kind of podcast you want, right? So I want to do fundamental analysis of Reliance. So act as an investor and create podcast in such a way that I'll be understanding everything about Reliance's business model, right? So you can give exact prompt what you want out of the podcast. You can choose the language as well, right? By the way, folks, what's your mother tongue? Telugu, Tamil, Hindi, Marathi, Kashmiri, Odia, Gujarati, Arabic, Hindi, Bengali, Telugu, Marathi, Kannada, Bengali, Odia. Wow. So we have like all the Indian languages right over here. So folks, you can generate this podcast in your mother tongue as well, right? You can generate this podcast in Tamil, Marathi, Konkani, Hindi, Bangla, Gujarati, Odia, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada. All of these languages are available here, right? Who is absolutely mind blown, right? So I'll be just creating this in English for sake of the example, right? but you can create in whatever language you want. And I'll just click on generate. So it will be generating in that language, right? Not only that, you can also generate a video. You can also generate this video in the mother, like whatever language that you are comfortable with, right? You can generate this video in whatever language that you are comfortable with. You can select what kind of format you want and you can just hit generate and it will generate video out of it as well. You can generate mind map as well, right? Whatever documents that you have uploaded, it will be generating mind maps out of it. You can generate report as well, right? So if you want briefing doc, study doc, blog post or anything, you can just ask it to like create a briefing doc and it will create a briefing doc for you. You can create flashcards as well, right? Let's say you are studying for something and you want flashcards out of whatever documents that you have uploaded, it will be creating flashcards for you as well. You can create quiz as well. Let's say if you want to test your skills after doing it, so you can create quiz where you'll be understanding like if you have understanding or not. You can create infographic, and the best part, folks, as a working professional, who here creates presentations? Drop in me in the chat box. Who here requires to create presentations? Me. So folks, let's say your boss gave you KT for 1.5 hour, right? And after that, he gave you like 3-4 documents and asked you to create a beautiful presentation out of it. Just upload recording of that meeting here, upload the documents that your boss gave you here, upload 3-4 supporting documents, and just click on this particular icon, slide deck, right? Just click on this pen icon and tell it, right? So you can exactly tell it. I have attached the meeting which I had with my boss. So my boss has asked me to create a presentation around Reliance. So whatever details my boss needs, they are covered in the recording of the meeting. And you have to create this Reliance presentation in such a way that I am working in Airtel. You need to focus on the geo business of Reliance and create me this presentation in that way. Okay. And folks, presentation as well, you can create in Oriya, Bangla, Marathi, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, or any language you want, right? And now you can just click on generate. So it will be generating presentation as well. And finally, you can generate a data table as well, right? Whatever data is mentioned on here, it will create a beautiful Excel out of it. Right? So now let's see the quiz, right? You can see. So it went through everything and it created quiz according to the strategic objective outlined in the annual report. Which year the Reliance Industries aim to achieve net carbon zero goal? So maybe 2047. So it was 2035 was the answer. Who is absolutely mind blown? So you can just answer the quiz until you are comfortable, and it will be showing you answers as well, right? After that briefing doc, right? It has created me a briefing doc so beautiful with all the data from all the documents which I have uploaded, right? After that, we have flashcards, right? Flashcards about information, right? So you can see what is Reliance Industries target to achieve net zero carbon. So if I know answer, I can click next, or I can also click on see answer, right? So it will be giving me answer as well. Who is absolutely mind blown? Folks, do you feel that it is 10x way of learning? It is a 10x way of learning. Do you feel that like it is absolutely a 10x way to learn anything? Yes. Not only that, folks, right now we have our infographic ready in front of us as well, right? So can you see from all these 10 documents, it has created this beautiful infographic. Who is absolutely mind blown? Right? It has created this infographic out of all the 10 documents that which you uploaded, and all of these things it did in just like matter of 1 minute. Not only that, it has also created a mind map as well. Mind map is something which I absolutely love. By the way, who loves mind maps, right? Me. Absolutely, right? So you can see it has created me mind map as well. I can go in this mind map, I can learn, like it's just like simply amazing, right? And finally, the main part, right? The podcast will take like around 3-4 minutes to generate. So I have already generated it for you folks, so that like we can listen together. So folks, who is ready for the podcast? Right? Just simply when you generate this audio overview, you can listen to the podcast.
All the current financial projections to really understand the future.
Who is absolutely mind blown? So it has created a podcast out of all the documents which I uploaded.
I mean, to get the gravity of this, you really have to look at the
and not only this.
Let's talk numbers.
Okay,
let me be guest in this
for
podcast and let me ask questions, right? Just click on interactive mode. And now I can go inside podcast and ask them questions, right?
Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're taking your...
Oh wait, someone wants to join. Hey, go for it.
Yeah, so my name is Aditya. I want to invest in Reliance. My age right now is 27 and I want to hold Reliance for 10 years, and my risk appetite is medium. So can you please give me some recommendation, or just help me understand how this stock is going to work?
Aditya, welcome to the deep dive.
Thank you so much for joining us.
That is a fantastic question.
And it is completely understandable.
We're talking about a company that has already given a strong year-to-date return of 25%.
You're asking exactly the right question for a 10-year view.
Now, first off,
It's
we are not
absolutely
licensed
mind-blowing.
financial advisor.
We can't give specific recommendations.
But what we can do is structure this entire conversation around your medium risk.
Who is
your
absolutely
outlook.
mind-blown? Who
This
is absolutely
stock is
mind-blown?
currently rated.
Mind-blown. Not only that, folks, as a working professional, it is also important for us to create PPTs. So I have created one PPT on Reliance, right? Right? So let's just see this PPT, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much will you rate this PPT, right? Whatever document you can upload here, and it will be creating this presentation. In just matter of 3 to 4 minutes. Who is absolutely mind-blown? You can give a prompt, what kind of presentation you want. You can give entire context, and it will be creating like consultant level presentations, right? Not even like someone was saying, Aditya, I know that you're going to teach Gamma, or you're going to teach some Tome. No, this is the professionals. This is what professionals are using, right? And not only that, folks, you can also take this to Google Slides, and you can edit, you can add your logo, or you can do anything, right? Who is now absolutely mind-blown, right? And finally the video, right? So you can also create video out of it. So it will create a presentation, and around that presentation it will create a voiceover video.
Reliance Industries just dropped its roadmap for the next decade at their big
See, in this video.
owned company called Reliance Intel.
Now, who is absolutely mind-blown? Right? So this is the kind of impact you can bring in your career when you use AI, right? When you use AI, right? So that's just the beginning, right? This is my favorite tool, by the way, right? Now, folks, we learned how you can create a presentation. Would you like more bonus tool for presentations? One more bonus tool for presentation. Gamma, no, not Gamma, right? Kimi, right? Kimi.com, and once you go to Kimi.com, you can select slides, Kimi slides, right? And here, just give any prompt that you want, and it will be creating slide for you. Right? So now I'll just show you the Reliance Industries slide I created before presentation, right? So you can just click on edit. And folks, now it will be giving you editable, really good presentation. Just see how great is this presentation on a scale of 1 to 10. You can just ask this Kimi to do it, but it will take like 15-20 minutes, so I'm not demonstrating it here. But yeah, it will do deep research, and it will fact check everything before putting in your presentation. Who is absolutely mind-blown? So when you guys saw me saying that you are wasting 95% of your time if you're not using AI for your PPTs, now who believes that ad? Now, do you believe that ad? That actually we are wasting 95% of time if we are not using PPT, using AI to create PPTs, right? So it is creating consultant level. Quality of work has significantly improved in terms of AI as well, right? So folks, not only that, now we saw how you can create presentation. We saw like how you can consume knowledge in 10x way, right? Consuming knowledge is one of the most important thing as a working professional. So that's why I took a lot of time to explaining this. But now, would you also like to understand how you can edit images, how you can create images, how you can create graphics by using AI, right? So I'll just show you example. So in today morning, I was having coffee with Mr. Steve Jobs. In the afternoon, I went on running with Mr. Elon Musk and Mr. Donald Trump. And before this, yesterday I met Ronaldo, right? So all of these images are generated by AI. Not only that, if you see, like this is just fun use case to show you guys. But as a working professional, if you want to create some marketing collateral, if you want to create some poster, or if you want to create some infographic, how to create something like that? Would you like to know? Who is excited to know this? Yes. Me. So for this, a tool which we are going to use is called as Gemini, right? It's called as Gemini. Okay. Just go to Gemini.google. Okay. Here, upload any image that you want. I'll just show you how you can create image with any celebrity, right? So just upload and just name the celebrity. Which celebrity should I add in my selfie? I'll add Kohli. right? So I'll just ask it to add Kohli with me. So I have uploaded the image. Okay. Who is ready for the output? Who is ready for the output? Me. Add Donald Trump. No, I don't like him. I won't add him with me. Yeah. So folks, who is absolutely mind-blown? This was the image which I uploaded. I just gave a prompt, add Kohli with me. And folks, wait. This is the image Nano Banana created for me. Who is absolutely mind-blown? Someone is saying add Kim Jong-un. You can do it for yourself, but I'm just like how you can do it, right? In similar fashion, right? In similar fashion, folks, once you get your certificate, you can also create your certificate like this, right? So I created a Marvel Studio kind of movie poster with my certificate, right? You can see like I just uploaded the screenshot of my certificate and selfie, and I asked it to create a movie poster, and I asked it to make it Marvel movie poster, right? So it created something like this. So I also asked it to like create, like I uploaded my image and certificate, and I asked it to like create a cartoon on it as a cartoon, and after that I asked it to create a sci-fi movie poster. It created sci-fi movie poster as well. Is Gemini free? Absolutely, it is free, right? It is absolutely free. Okay, so this is how you can use Gemini. Also, you can use ChatGPT as well. It is also really great, right? You can use it for creating any kind of poster or anything, right? So let's say like this is not. Let's say if you don't feel like this is professional use case, you can use like I'll just show you like how you can use in work settings, right? So just upload your images. Just upload your image, whatever you want to add, your company logo, anything that you want to add, right? So I'll ask it to create a cartoon image wishing Happy Independence Day for 15th August, right? So I just uploaded my image. So now it will create it into cartoon, and will say Happy Independence Day, right? Let's see. Okay, folks. So that's how you can edit any kind of image. That's how you can create any kind of infographic, right? So on Gemini as well, you can also attach your notebook LM, right? So here you can click plus icon, and after that you can attach your notebook LM, right? And here I'll just attach the Reliance notebook which we created. I'll click on add. Now I can ask it to create a infographic on Geo, right? Create an infographic on Geo. So now it will go through the documents. Now it will create me an infographic by using Nano Banana on Geo, and which will be absolutely like mind-blowing, right? So folks, who is absolutely mind-blown? Drop in AMB in the chat box, right? So there are hundreds of use cases. You just have to be creative, and AI will make you like 100x more creative, right? So now I have this question. Who always wanted to like develop their own websites, who always wanted to design their own websites, and who always wanted to write code? Drop in me in the chat box. Me, right? Again, the tool which we are going to use for doing that is again Gemini, right? It's again Gemini. By the way, how much time does it take to become a UI developer? Does anyone know? 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. Let's ask Google, right? How much time does it take to become UI designer, right? So few months to several years, right? But folks, would you like to become a UI UX designer in just matter of 2 minutes? Who would like to become? Yes. Me. Is again Gemini, right? Okay. So here I'll just give a prompt. So folks, what kind of website should I create? I'm thinking about creating a paid supply store. Does that sound good to everyone? Portfolio website you can create for IT company. You can create anything that you want, right? So I'll just create, for this example, I'll create a pet supply store. Act as a senior UI UX designer and create me image of landing page of pet supply store. Pets. Right? So folks, now I just gave this a simple prompt, right? So I'll be really descriptive with my prompt. Now I'm just demonstrating, so I'm like doing it like just showing you folks like how you can do it. But you can be very descriptive with your prompt, and you can get really good output, right? So now folks, let's see how you can become a UI UX designer in just 1 minute, right? So it is now detailing the landing page. It is creating landing page, right? It is creating landing page. You can ask it to create wireframe as well, and it will create wireframe in just matter of 1 minute. Folks, who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in MB in the text. MB, right? So now folks, for becoming a front-end developer, how much time does it take? For becoming a front-end developer, how much time does it take? 3 to 6 months. Do you want to become a front-end developer in just 1 minute? Do you want to become a front-end developer in just 1 minute? Yes. So I'll just ask it to write me front-end code for this, right? I'll just ask it to write me front-end code for this. Okay, so I didn't even change my window. In just matter of 1 minute, I'll be able to write the entire front-end code for this as well, folks. So now it has decided, like it thought for a minute, you can see. Now it has decided what kind of libraries it is going to use: HTML, CSS, Tailwind, JavaScript, and now it has started writing code. Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in AMB in the chat box. My hands are in the air, and you can see it is writing the entire code. It is writing the entire code, right? Who is absolutely mind blown? MB, right? So folks, now let's see how does this work. Now let's see how does this work, right? I just copy the code. I'll open the first website and I'll select this, I'll paste it, and I'll hit run. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown, folks? In just 1 minute, we went from design to simple prompt to a website. Drop in AMB in the chat box. So the code which I copied and pasted here, it generated this website, and this website is like not static. You can see. I can like zoom in, zoom out, and you can see. Just see. It is completely dynamic and good website. It created for me in just 1 minute, right? So now, would you like to become a backend developer in just 30 seconds? Just ask it to write backend code for this as well, right? Just what if I want to change anything? So just speak to it in natural language, in Hindi, English, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, whatever changes that you want, tell it and it will be changing on your behalf. As simple as that, right? As simple as that, right? Even without having any coding knowledge, you create an entire app, right? Entire website. So now if you want to write backend code, just ask it to write backend code for this as well, right? I just ask it to write a backend code for this as well. So now it is deciding what kind of tech stack do I want, and it is deciding everything, and it will start writing backend code for this as well. All right. So in just a matter of 3 minutes, we became a front-end developer, backend developer, and UI UX designer as well, right? Value for money, absolutely value for money, folks. Yes. By the way, folks, so far in the session, how much time do you feel like we have saved you? How much time do you feel we have saved you on daily basis? 3 hours, 2 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, 9 hours of my time, a lot of time, many hours, right? I think we have already fulfilled our promise. Do you want me to continue with the session, or I have already fulfilled my promise? I can discontinue. Continue. I'm just joking. All right. By the way, folks, this is not it. Right? As a student of B10X, we should think 10X. Right? This is just website. Anyone can build in 2-3 minutes. But would you like to build entire projects, CRM, ERP, any apps in just matter of 1 minute without having any prior knowledge? Yes. Yes. By the way, do you think it is possible? Do you think it is possible? Do you think it is possible? No. Yes. No. Beaten से तो मुमकिन है. All right, folks. Let's create entire application in just matter of 1 minute, right? Entire application in just matter of 1 minute. What IT companies used to charge 20 lakh, 30 lakh to do it, let's do it right in front of you. You are going to do it in just matter of 1 minute, right? So now let's the tool which I'm going to use for it is called as aistudio.google.com, right? It is also Google's tool, really good tool. So what you have to do, simply come over here and describe it. What kind of app you want, right? What kind of app you want. So let's say I want to create a CRM. Does everyone know what CRM is? Right? So let's say I want to create a CRM for restaurant business, right? For restaurant business. Okay. So what I'm going to do, CRM is a software, right? Customer relationship manager software. So it is not a big deal, right? So if I want to create a CRM which can track my inventory and which can track my revenue and inventory, right? How much time do you think it is going to take to build a CRM app? How much time do you feel it is going to take to build an entire CRM app? 1 month, 6 months, 7 months, lot of time, right? All the developer folks, all the folks working in IT industry, what is the fastest timeline you can think of for building a CRM? 6 months, 1 year. Absolutely, right? A lot of time. So let's build it in 1 minute, right? Let's be greedy and let's build it in 1 minute, okay? So I run a restaurant chain in Mumbai. It is called as Burger Bhau, and I want to create a CRM to manage my inventory and to track my revenue. So create a CRM for me. So I just gave this prompt. I raised restaurant chain. So let me just improve the spelling. Okay. So now I'll just hit enter. Okay. Folks, my hands are up in the air. And you can see it has already started planning everything, right? It is right now thinking. Now it has started coding. It is writing the front end code. It is writing the back end code. It is writing everything, right? It is selecting the images and everything. Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in AMB in the chat box. It is like my own personal developer who works 100 times faster than anyone. You can see at what speed it is typing everything. In just 30 seconds, we have our index, our sidebar, and our front end, back end, everything developed, right? It took just 39 seconds, 40 seconds, right? And let's see what kind of CRM I have in front of me in just 40 seconds. Folks, forget about website. I created this entire app, right? I created this entire app where I can upload data and where I can do anything I want. See, I can go into inventory and I can see what inventory I have. I can go into revenue and I can see, I can upload, I can change, right? After that, it has created me my admin panel as well. After that, it has also created a Bhau AI insights, right? Generate insights now. Now Bhau is thinking. Just imagine who is absolutely mind blown, right? I just gave a simple one-line prompt, right? Simple one-line prompt. And now you must be saying, Aditya, what if I want to add this? What if I want to add that? So you can say, now you can give whatever changes that you want, right? So I have 5 locations, one in Dadar, one in Andheri, one in Powai, one in Malad, and one in Navi Mumbai. So include them in this tech as well. As simple as that. I'm just giving normal simple English, right? Normal simple English I'm giving. And folks, it is going to now rewrite the code. Just see, it is going to rewrite the code and it is going to rebuild the app for me. In 30 to 40 seconds, it is going to rebuild the app for me. Who is absolutely mind blown? MB. But along with doing graphic designing, along with creating presentation, along with creating reports, along with reading something, right? Along with creating apps. What else a working professional has to do on daily basis? What else is the work professional do on daily basis? What else is working professional has to do on daily basis? It is data analysis, right? It is using Excel. It is creating visual dashboards. It is analyzing data. Folks, would you like to learn how you can use AI to do any kind of analysis, for understanding your Excels, for creating interactive dashboards, for creating visualizations? Not normal visualizations. The visualizations kind of have never seen. That will take like lots of Python experience. That using AI. Yes, yes. Folks, so it has updated. I think it has updated. Okay. Now it has added the branches as well, right? It has added the branches as well, and you can see in like it has updated whatever like we asked it to do, right? So you can just give it the prompt and it is going to update whatever that you have like asked it to, right? So it has added the location feature, and now inside it knows like what locations we have and everything, right? So now folks, would you like to learn how you can analyze your data using AI? Would you like to learn that? Yes. So for that, I would like to invite Goenka to show you how you can analyze your data by using AI.
Guys, by the way, how many of you feel that whatever you have learned so far from Kachave, like, how to basically, just give me a second, I'll share my screen. Okay, how to use Notebook LM in order to convert your docs into podcasts, into PPTs, etc., etc. How did you make websites, app, etc., etc. It was like, absolutely magical. Drop in magic in the chat box if you feel that it has been absolutely magical what Kachave has taught you so far. Yes, magical, magic. Now, if you want to, if are you someone who finds it too time consuming to do data analysis and derive meaningful insights out of it? How many of you face this particular real problem that maximum of your day you are spending in Microsoft Excel itself in doing data analysis, in deriving meaningful insights out of it in order to make reports out of it? Tell me, if I were to give you this Excel file, okay, which is the equity data of Asian Paints from 1st July 2024 to 30th June 2025, basically middle of last year, 30th June 2025, middle of last year. Why have we taken older data? Because that is what SEBI expects from us, to take older data. So if you have this 1st July 2024 to 30th June 2025 Asian Paints equity data, and if you were to analyze this entire data set, okay, tell me, if you were to analyze it, make visualizations out of this data set, make proper PPTs out of this data set, make Excel dashboards out of it, and do everything around it, how much time will it take you in order to do all of this? Tell me, how much time will it take you in order to do all of this? Make analyze this data set, make a report out of it, do visualizations, create a PPT, make Excel dashboards, etc., etc. 2 days, 7 days, a lot. 1 week, 2 to 3 hours. 1 day, 2 days, 7 days, 1 week, hours, 1 day, 2 days. Okay, I see a lot of people who are putting in answers right from 2 hours to 7 in order to basically analyze this data set completely. Okay, but guys, we'll be using this particular AI. Okay, we'll be using this particular AI tool in order to do it in a 10x manner in a matter of couple of minutes. What am I talking about? Guys, the tool that we'll be using for this is called as Julius AI. How does Julius work? Let's see it with the help of a demo. So I'll simply go to julius.ai. Once I go to julius.ai, okay, you can go ahead and make a free account for yourself. Even I am using the free account of Julius itself. Once you go over here, you can attach the data set that you want Julius to analyze. So I can go ahead, upload file, and choose the data set, the Asian Paints equity data set, which is which we just saw over here. I am attaching this data set. So now Julius is reading my data set, and I'll wait for it to read it. Once it reads it, what I'll do, I'll give it a prompt. Okay, I'll give it a prompt. Analyze this data set and give me key insights from it. Okay, I give it a prompt and I hit a enter. Now, okay, guys, now I hit a enter. Now my hands right here in front of you, and Julius will start to do something. I don't know what it will be doing, but it is thinking for some time. Let's see. Let's see after it thinks for some time, what exactly does it do? Okay, I'll wait just like you. All right. Okay, so it says that a certain network connection. Let me try it in another window and see, if we are able to do it. Otherwise, I'll log in from some other account and try to do that as well. Okay, let me upload the file once again over here. Okay, and I'll give it a prompt of analyze this data set and give me key insights from it. Okay, now let's see if it's able to do it now. If it faces some network connection again, we'll try to do it via some other window. But it has started to do something. I don't know whether it will be able to do, but it has started to do something. It is writing few lines of code in Python. Okay, it is writing few lines of code in Python. And again, it is writing few lines of code in Python. Let's see what exactly is the output that we get from it. Let's see what is the output that we get from it. Okay, even if you are someone who doesn't understand Python, if you do not understand it, it is completely fine, because you do not have to write the lines of code yourself. Julius is doing all of that work for you. And now, guys, you can see over here how Julius has been able to break down our data set and analyze it in it has been able to identify the matrix, the values, and it has been able to do the analysis for us as well. Okay, what is the trend regime? Simple MA20 versus MA50, and it has been able to do that. You can download, export it to Google Sheets. You can download this particular data set, and it has made visualizations out of this data set as well. Okay, what was the price versus date? What was the MA20, MA50 closing price? All of it versus date. It has been able to derive visualizations. And what was the drawdown from prior peak, okay, versus date? It has been able to do that. Okay, what was the volume percentage according to date? A complete line chart on that. A distribution of daily returns, it has been able to identify a frequency chart for the same as well, a histogram for the same, best worst single days in a single map, and it has been able to give us further data tables for the same as well. How many of you feel that this is absolutely mind-blowing? Drop in a MB in the chat box if you feel that this is absolutely mind-blowing. How Julius has been, okay, we did not even ask it to make visualizations, it has been able to create that for us. But we won't stop over here. Let's say, how many of you agree with me that once you have made, done this sort of an analysis, you would be expected, when you are presenting this particular analysis in front of everyone in your office in a meeting, you would be expected to show it in a form of a PowerPoint file. How many of you agree that it would be expected of you to show your findings in the form of a PowerPoint file? Agree with me? Yes. So will I go ahead to PowerPoint and actually try and make a PowerPoint file? I won't do that. What will I do? I'll go to Julius and I'll tell Julius, so I want to make a PowerPoint presentation out of this analysis as well. So give me a link to download a PowerPoint presentation file which has all the visualizations, out of this data set. You can add further more visualizations if any. Okay, so I give it this sort of a prompt and I will hit a enter over here. Okay, I'll hit a enter over here. Again, my hands right over here. I don't know whether Julius will be able to do the work for me. Like, I need a PowerPoint file without even opening PowerPoint. I don't know whether it is possible. Let's see. I've given it a prompt. Let's see if it is possible. Okay. Again, it is writing a few lines of code. Let's see what it is doing now. A lot of coding is being done, and I'm not even typing it, not worrying about it. I'm letting Julius do its own magic. Okay, let's see what exactly happens now. The generated a PowerPoint presentation. It is giving a complete summary of whatever is happening in the backend as well. Okay, it again ran into some sort of network issue. Let me click on continue over here and let's see if it is able to do the work. Okay, let me just write continue over here and let's see whether it is able to do the work right now. Okay, so it is generated the some sort of a download link. I don't know whether it is correct. Let me click over here. Let's see what exactly happens. Okay, it has given some sort of a link. Let me click over here. Guys, drop in the biggest MB in the chat box. Okay, drop in the biggest MB in the chat box, because we have been able to convert. Okay, we have been able to convert a boring looking raw data like this into an amazing PowerPoint presentation like this. Without even opening PowerPoint, we have been able to make a PowerPoint file like this. Okay, all of it done in a matter of few seconds, and it has been able to add further more charts like this sort of candlestick style charts as well. We did not even expect it from it. It has been able to make candlestick style charts on its own, even without us asking. It has been able to do that. That is how smart Julius is. Okay, all of this done. But like, how many of you agree with me? PowerPoint to ban gaya aadha. PowerPoint is done. It is amazing, done in a matter of few seconds, which would have taken me days. But it is not a very aesthetic PowerPoint file. It is not a very beautiful PowerPoint presentation. How many of you agree with me? How many of you agree with me that this is not a very beautiful PowerPoint file, very normal looking PowerPoint file? How will I present something like this in my office? So guys, if you have this particular question, people from my community, whenever a problem is thrown at them, they do everything with the help of AI. Not by using the age-old version of PowerPoint, but by using the latest version of Microsoft PowerPoint, which is AI enabled. They try to solve everything with the help of AI. So what will I do if I have to beautify this presentation? I'll go to the home button, and on the top right hand side of my screen, I see this designer button. Okay, I'll click on this designer button in the latest version of Microsoft Office 365, which is for completely free. You can also make a free account for yourself of Microsoft Office 365, the online version. When you click on this designer button, you will be able to see multiple sort of design ideas which have been thrown at you. Okay, if you go ahead and choose that, okay, your presentation which was a very normal black and white looking presentation, has been converted into something like this. Okay, if you like this, you can choose this. If you like this, you can choose this. If you like this, you can choose this. If you want more design ideas, you can click over here, and you will be able to find more design ideas for yourself. If you want to change the theme color to something like this, you can choose that. If you want this, you can choose that. Whatever you like, you can go ahead and choose, and it will be able to do the work for you. And this is just slide number 1. Okay, let's say if I like this particular style, I can go to slide number 2. And again, depending on whatever I choose in slide 1, it will give me options of slide 2. I can go ahead and choose this, or it has added certain icons and everything in this. I like this one, I can go ahead and choose this. Similarly, I can go to slide 3. I can choose whichever design option I like, and it will be doing the work for me. Similarly, I can go to slide 4. I can choose my design option, and my slide would be modified like this. Guys, my entire PPT, how many of you agree that from a very boring looking PowerPoint, very normal looking PowerPoint, we have been able to convert into a beautiful looking PowerPoint in a matter of few seconds? How many of you agree that we have been able to do that in a matter of few seconds? And if you want some other design, etc., you can go over here, and you can actually try and design something of your own, which can be which can be made throughout your entire PPT as well, and your entire PowerPoint presentation done in a matter of few seconds, from a boring looking PPT into a beautiful looking PPT like this. Okay, now guys, this was about basically about a PowerPoint file which has been created. But how many of you agree that along with the PowerPoint file, an Excel dashboard is also something which might be expected from you when you are presenting? कि analysis चल रही है, data analysis चल रही है, and you have shown PowerPoint, you have shown the analysis, but where is the Excel dashboard? How many of you feel that this is something which would be expected from you in your office when you are presenting? Okay, where is the Excel dashboard? Would it be expected from you? Yes. So will you like to go ahead and create an Excel dashboard as well? Will I go to Microsoft Excel and create a Microsoft Excel dashboard from scratch? I won't do that. I'll go to Julius, and I'll tell Julius, okay, so I want a Microsoft Excel dashboard as well, basically an Excel dashboard for this particular data set as well. So give me a link to download an Excel file which has another sheet called dashboard, and in that sheet there are multiple visualizations from this particular data set. Okay, so I have given this particular prompt, and now I'll again wait for it. Okay, I'll again wait for it. Okay, let's see what exactly Julius is able to do for us. Okay, Julius is able to do write certain lines of code, etc., etc. Let's see if it is able to create an Excel dashboard. Even I don't know whether it will be able to create it, but let's see. Let's try it once. What exactly it is able to do. So it is writing a few lines of code. Okay, some chart 5, etc., etc. Some it is printing the XLSX name. All it is about it. We'll again for it to be able to give us the we are looking for. Alright. So you can see the thinking is happening over here, and let me just scroll down. What exactly happened? I'm not sure what exactly happened. Let me click on continue over here, so that it continues to generate the answer. Can we do it in Microsoft Excel completely? We'll come to that as well. Okay, we'll come to that. Just wait for a few seconds. We'll come to that as well. Let us firstly see if it is able to give us the Excel dashboard. So it has created an Excel dashboard for us as well. As I can see over here, I'll click over here. Once I click over here, certain sort of download has happened. Let me open this. If I open this, okay, there is this particular data set, then there are a couple of subsheets, and there is this dashboard subsheet. And guys, if I go to this dashboard subsheet, I have a complete Excel dashboard ready for me even without opening Microsoft Excel. How many of you are truly mind blown by this? Truly mind blown by this? Drop in a MB in the chat box if you are truly mind blown by this, that we have been able to create an Excel dashboard as well, and that too in a matter of few minutes. Truly mind blown. Excel dashboard created for us. And for people who are asking ki Alta, if I want to create this Excel dashboard, what about my data of my company, data privacy, etc. Guys, all the tools that we are using, the data policy, the privacy policy are very, very strong of all of these tools. As it is, all your data is available with big apps like Microsoft, Google. They have access to your data, and the tools that we are using have very, very strong data policy. So you can go ahead and do that. But is there still anyone who would like me to do this analysis inside Microsoft Excel without even leaving Microsoft Excel? You want me to do this sort of an analysis and create a dashboard like this?
Audio are charging. Upkeep priority.
Want me to do something like this? Yes. So if you want me to do something like this, what will I do? Again, as people in my community, I'll be using the AI features inside Microsoft Office itself, and do any problem statement thrown at me, I try to solve it with the help of AI. Okay, so this particular problem statement, have to create a dashboard in Microsoft Excel. I'll do it, that too with the help of AI. I go to home button, top right hand side of my screen, I see this analyze data button. Okay, I see this analyze data button. So I'll click on this analyze data button. Once I click on this analyze data button, you can see on the there are some sort of things which are happening. I don't know what is happening. So let me click on insert pivot table over here. A pivot table has been created. Okay, cool. There's this insert chart button. Let me click over here. Guys, a chart has been created even without I going to draw, insert, etc., etc. Chart created. Insert pivot chart, pivot table, and pivot chart of volume versus date created for me. Analysis of 4 outliers also done for me. Like this, I have the low versus date. Similarly, I have 41 such visualizations already created for me. 41 such visualizations created for me in a matter of one single click. I was able to do this inside Microsoft Excel itself. Okay, inside Microsoft Excel itself, I have been able to create all of these 41 different visualizations in a matter of one click. How many of you feel this is magical stuff which is happening? Drop in magic in the chat box if you feel that this is absolutely magical stuff which is happening. Okay, all of these analysis for me, and I have been able to create this sort of an Excel dashboard inside Microsoft Excel itself in a matter of one click. I was able to do that. Okay, so guys, this was about how to create a dashboard inside Microsoft Excel. But we won't stop over here. How many of you feel like Altaf, whatever you have been doing has actually made us a 10x version of ourselves. We will be now able to create PowerPoint files like this, dashboards like this, and do analysis like this very, very fast. But others in my office can also actually do this. Maybe they take a week and I take 5 minutes. Okay, that is a very strong point for me. But still, others will be able to do it. Maybe after a week, but they'll be able to do it. I want to create a wow impression that only I am being able to do this, and I want to create a wow impression in front of everyone. So, guys, if you want to do something like this, and you want to create a wow impression in front of everyone, what will you do? You will go to Julius tell. So I want to create a wow impression in front of everyone in my office. So can you create a 3D dynamic interactive visualization out of this data set and give me a link to download the same? Okay, so I entered this particular prompt. Okay, so give me a 3D dynamic interactive visualization of this data set and give me a link to download the same. Again, some lines of code are being written. Okay, some lines of code are being written for us to create a wow impression in front of everyone in our office. Let's see what exactly we are able to do. Some lines of code which you and I don't need to understand. AI is doing the work. Let AI do the work. Okay, let AI do the work. Let's see what AI is able to assist us with. Okay, we'll wait for a few seconds for it to be able to generate the answer. So it is generating the answer. There is certain sort of an HTML link. Let me go ahead and click on that. Okay, I click on that. Certain sort of download is happening. I click on this, and guys, I want you all to drop in. Okay, this time around, I truly want you all to drop in the biggest MB in the chat box, because we have been able to create a 3D interactive dynamic visualization which you can zoom in, zoom out, you can be play around with it, and you get multiple options with it. And I have just entered a very, very simple prompt in order to generate something like this. And the next time you are doing your office presentation, you can actually create a wow impression in front of everyone by being able to create something like this. Okay, by being able to create something like this. That is the power of this 3D dynamic interactive visualization that you have created to create a wow impression in front of everyone in your office. The next time you are doing a analysis, be excited for it, because you will be able to do something like this. But guys, we do not stop here. Let's say you want to shift your job. Okay, you want to shift to a new job, and you find a job which you find very, very attractive. Okay, you feel that this is the perfect job for me. I like the work culture, I like the work, I like the pay, I like everything. I am capable of doing everything in this particular job. But still, somehow you are never called for interviews. How many of you have faced this particular problem in the past, that you are never called for interviews, even though you feel that you are perfect for a job? You are never called for interviews via the resume that you submit. Yes, face this particular problem. Guys, if you face this particular problem, it is a problem with your resume, that your resume is not ATS friendly according to the job that you are applying for. ATS friendly means applicant tracking system friendly. Okay, so even before a human reviews your resume, a software reviews your resume, and your resume needs to be ATS friendly for you to be able to get shortlisted in that job. So how do you make your resume ATS friendly? With the help of this particular tool that we have made in-house for you guys. Guys, I am talking about B10X's ATS resume generator. Okay, this is the 10X resume hack that we have developed for you. How does it work? Okay, you simply go ahead to this particular B10X's ATS resume generator. Okay, guys, link of this particular tool as well will be shared along with the notes of the session. The notes of the session will be shared towards the end of this particular workshop. So do not worry about it. So once you go to this B10X's ATS resume generator that we have developed in-house for you, what you need to do, it has been written, please enter your resume. So I'll click over here and I will attach my resume over here. So let me go ahead and attach my resume. Once I attach my resume, it is asking me to please enter the job description of the job that you want to apply for. So let's say I want to apply for a prompt engineering job in this particular company. Okay, I want to apply for a prompt engineering job in this company. What I'll do, I'll copy the job description of the job and I will paste it over here because it is asking me to please enter the job description. I enter the job description, and now I will go ahead and hit an enter. I go ahead and hit an enter. Now let's see what this particular tool is doing for us. This particular tool is analyzing my resume is find the major gaps which has been identified, and it has found out that the current ATS score of my resume is just 31 out of 100. Guys, do you think I would have ever been called for this particular prompt engineering job position with an ATS score of 31 out of 100? Do you think I would have ever been called for this job interview? No, right? Because my ATS score is so low. Because my ATS score is so low, I would have never been called for a job interview with an ATS score of 31. So what this particular tool is doing for me, it is rewriting my entire resume according to this job description, as you can see on my screen, and it has been able to modify my resume to an ATS score of 89 out of 100. How many of you are mind blown by this, that from a ATS score of 31 out of 100, this particular tool has been able to modify my resume to an ATS score of 89 out of 100. Okay, and if I need my final resume in a PDF format, I go ahead and ask the AI for it. Can you give me the final resume in a PDF format? Okay, I go ahead and ask the tool for it, and it has started to generate the PDF for me for my ATS optimized resume. Okay, so it has started to generate it, and once it generates it, I will be able to download it as well. Okay, once it generates it, I will be able to download it as well. Okay, and once it gets downloaded, I cannot see the ATS friendly resume. Can you please generate the entire resume for me and show it to me? Okay, so guys, whenever you face a problem, you ask the GPT to create you ask the AI to basically solve the problem statement for you, and you can see now it has started to generate the resume for us once again, and you can ask it to generate it in a PDF format, and it will be able to do the work for you, and your resume would be created. Okay, your ATS friendly resume. Now if you want this resume in a latex code format, you can ask for it for a latex code format, and it will be able to generate the latex code format for you as well. Okay, that is the power of it. But we don't stop over here. Guys, this was about using a ATS friendly resume in order to get our work done. Now, but tell me, do we stop over here? Once we crack our resume, once we provide ATS friendly resume, what is the next step? What is the next step of a job cracking process? It is to crack the interviews. Agree with me that it is to crack the interviews. And how many of you feel that you do not have enough confidence to crack job interviews, and you feel that you need a lot of practice, but you are never able to practice with anyone for job interviews, and if you were to practice better, you would be able to build that confidence. How many of you agree that you do not have enough confidence to be able to crack job interviews, and you would love AI's help in order to do that as well? You would love AI's help in order to do that as well. Yes. So if you would love AI's help in order to do that, guys, tool number 8 for the day, it is ChatGPT itself. But this time around, we'll be using the voice mode feature of ChatGPT. What do I mean? So I'll go over here and I will use this voice mode feature, which I can see on the bottom right of my screen. So once I use this voice mode feature, guys, see what exactly happens. Okay, let me go ahead and use this. Hey, so can you please act as the interviewer for this particular job position and actually help me, prepare for this particular interview? You can ask me questions around it as an interviewer.
Absolutely. We can definitely switch gears and do a mock interview for the prompt engineer role at Skid AI. Let's jump right in. I'll play the interviewer and you can answer just like you would in an actual interview. Feel free to respond in a conversational way and I'll give you feedback along the way if you'd like. Hi Aditya. Thanks for taking the time to chat with us today. To start off, could you tell me a bit about your experience with prompt engineering and how you've applied it in your previous roles?
I don't know the answer to this question. Can you help me with the answer as well?
Of course, that's what I'm here for. Let's break it down. In this case, you'd want to talk about any experience.
Guys, how many of you are mind blown by this, voice mode feature of ChatGPT via which you can interact and ask it to play as an interviewer itself? Okay, how many of you feel it would be truly helpful for you whenever you are trying to crack your next job interview or whenever you are trying to do anything? Okay, perfect, amazing. What was the prompt? The way that I spoke to the AI, I asked it to act as an interviewer, right? That was the prompt for it. Okay, so that is how you basically prepare for your interviews going forward. Okay, that is how you prepare for your interviews going forward. Now, guys, tell me, once you have cracked your resumes, once you have cracked your interview, okay, but tell me, what is the one major problem which is remaining for you to actually be able to crack a new job for yourself? How many of you agree that morning to evening on weekdays you are completely occupied with your job? Once you come back, you have dinner, you spend time with your family, you sleep, and there is no time remaining to find new jobs. Similarly, on weekends you spend time with your friends, with your family, and you just want to relax and you just don't get time to apply for new jobs. So how many of you feel that it is a real problem for you to be able to find good high paying jobs according to your skill sets, according to your resumes, where you can apply for? How many of you feel real problem for you to be able to find good high paying jobs according to your resume, where you can apply, depend on specific cities where you want to apply for specific sort of packages that you want to apply for? Takes a lot of time, right? Like most of us are not able to find the time in order to find such high paying jobs. So how do we go about doing it? With the help of this tool number 9, which is Comet. How does Comet work? Let's see it with the help of a demo. So guys, Comet is a agentic AI browser by Perplexity AI. Okay, it is an agentic AI browser by Perplexity AI. So what you can do, this is for free of like how to download the free version of it. Do not worry about it. We'll be showing it to you. Stay tuned. We'll be showing it to you in some time. Okay. So what do you need to do over here? You need to go to Comet. Once you go to Comet, you can go ahead and enter a prompt. Okay, so I am looking for high paying prompt engineering or AI based roles in Delhi or Bangalore or Mumbai. So go to my LinkedIn and find such job opportunities for me. And in fact, I am attaching my resume herewith. So use my resume in order to apply in those job positions as well. Okay, to apply in those jobs as well. Let me do that. Okay, now guys, what I'll do, I'll attach my resume. Okay, I'll attach my resume. Once I attach my resume, I will hit it up. I will hit a enter over here. Now guys, once I hit a enter, my hands right here in front of you. Okay, my hands right here in front of you. Guys, how many of you feel some sort of magic is happening on the screen right now? Okay, it has automatically opened my LinkedIn. Okay, it has automatically opened my LinkedIn. Now it will be scanning, it has went to the job section already. My hands right here in front of you. Okay, it has automatically opened the job section as well. Now it will put the filter of location. It will put the filter of prompt engineering jobs as well. As you can see on the screen, prompt engineering job position, it has put the filter of that. Now it has found out relevant job opportunities of a prompt engineer in the greater Bangalore area. Okay, now it will be doing the shortlisting basis on whatever, and you can see everything which is happening. It is being recorded over here. Okay, whatever action it is taking, you can see it is recording all of those actions, and now it is choosing the city. Which city, which did I ask it to find me positions on? Okay, so I mentioned Delhi, so it can it is entering Delhi over here, and it will be able to do all of this work, and then it will be able to use my resume. Okay, it will be able to use my resume in order to apply in those job positions as well. Okay, we'll wait for it for some time. It will do all of that. I'll show it to you how it will use my resume in order to apply for these job positions as well. How many of you feel that this is one of the best things that we saw today, like how everything is being done automatically with AI is doing all of that for us, and agentic AI browser is doing all for us. Truly mind blown. Okay, MV. So many people are writing so many MVs in the chat box. That is amazing, guys. Okay, so that is the power of Comet, which is an agentic AI browser. And guys, what if I tell you, how many of you want this particular browser for free? How many of you want this agentic AI browser for completely free? In fact, how many of you want the premium version of ChatGPT and the premium version of Gemini as well for completely free? How many of you want premium version of Gemini, ChatGPT and this agentic AI browser for free? So if you want it, stay tuned. We'll be showing it to you in some time. Okay, we'll be showing you how you can download all of this for completely free in some time. All right, happy about it? How many of you are super happy about it? Drop in a SH in the chat box if you're super happy about it. SH? Yes, so we'll be showing it to you in some time. Stay tuned. All right, now guys, comes tool number 10. Tool number 10. So guys, this was an agentic AI browser, okay, where I cannot put specifications over here. Okay, this will work. This is like a browser by Perplexity. I can give it prompt, so and it will be able to do the task for me. But if I want to make complete agent specific for my work from whatever industry I belong, if I am a team leader, if I am a manager, if I am an executioner, whatever the case is for me, if I want to make agents which work specifically for me, depending on the tools which I use, depending on everything that I use, you can go ahead and make your own agentic AI employees for yourself as well. Okay, you can go ahead and make your own agentic AI employees. How many of you are super excited to be able to make your own agentic AI employees who can do anything that you ask the agentic AI employee to do the work for you? It can do that. In fact, let me go ahead and ask you this question. How many of you want to see how my personal assistant works 24/7 for me? My personal assistant, which is not a human, but my personal assistant, which is an agentic AI employee. How many of you want to see my agentic AI employee, my personal assistant who works 24/7 for me? How many of you truly want to see that? Want to see it? My personal assistant. So guys, tool number 10 for the day, it is N8N. Okay, how does N8N work? Let's see it with the help of a demo. So I'll simply go to n8n.io. I can go ahead and sign in and create a free account for myself. Once I create a free account for myself, I can go ahead and create a new workflow. Okay, I can go ahead and create a new workflow and you will be able to see a screen like this. But that is not the agenda over here. The agenda is for you to see my own personal assistant which works on my behalf. Okay, my personal assistant which works on my behalf. So I'll go ahead and open my personal assistant. You can see Goenka Telegram triggered AI personal assistant. So guys, I have made a Telegram triggered AI personal assistant where let's say if I want my personal assistant to do any task for me, I don't have to call anyone. I don't have to go to N8N. I don't have to open my calendar or talk to anyone in my company. I will just ask my personal assistant in Telegram to do the work for me and it will be able to do the work for me. How many of you want to see my personal assistant in action? Drop in action in the chat box. If you want to see my, personal assistant in action. Want to see it? So let me go ahead and show it to you. Okay, let me go ahead and show it to you. So guys, you can see my personal assistant. I ask it random sort of questions. Okay, I ask my personal assistant, give me a detailed analysis on the future of jobs because of this AI revolution. And my personal assistant was able to draw this complete analysis for me on the future of jobs because of this AI revolution. Okay, I wanted the VLOOKUP formula, from my personal assistant, and my personal assistant gave me the VLOOKUP formula. So I don't have to open ChatGPT. I don't have to open Google. I don't have to do anything. I just ask my personal assistant to do the work for me and it does the work for me. Let's say I want to know from my personal assistant. Okay, I want to know from my personal assistant. Hey, I was not able to attend any of the meetings yesterday because I was sick. So can you give me a list of all the meetings that happened yesterday? Okay, so I enter something like this. And guys, do you see my personal assistant in action? Drop in action in the chat box if you see my personal assistant in action. See, this red line is rotating, right? So my personal assistant is in action right now. We'll wait for a few seconds, and you can see over here, my personal assistant has been able to draw out all the meetings which happened yesterday. Because I was not able to attend it, my personal assistant has been able to give me the list of all the meetings which happened yesterday. Okay, and that is not it. Okay, I don't have to open my Google Calendar or anything or anything. I just message my Telegram, my work is done. Let's say I want to know what happened in a specific meet. Okay, let's say I want to know what happened in a specific meet. All right, so I'll go over here. Okay, so can you tell me what exactly happened in the AI TV stand-up? In fact, you can give me a list of everything that happened in the stand-up in a bullet point format. Okay, so I asked this particular question, and again, guys, my agentic AI, personal. My personal assistant, my agentic AI attends meetings on my behalf as well. How many of you are mind blown by this? Okay, that it attends meetings on my behalf. I do not have to call anyone who attended that meeting. I do not have to be present in that meeting. My personal assistant attends those meetings on my behalf, and I ask my personal assistant what happened in the meeting, and I get an answer for that. How many of you are mind blown by this? How many of you are truly mind blown by this? That the next time around you miss a meeting, you do not have to ask anyone. Your personal assistant can attend a meeting on your behalf, and your work will be done. You can simply ask your personal assistant about it, and your work is done. And that is not it. That is not it. If you think that is it, okay, my personal assistant can communicate with people on my behalf as well, do web search on my behalf. Let's say I want to have a meeting with Kajave tomorrow. Okay, let's say I want to have a meeting with Kajave tomorrow.
Yellow.
Okay, so I want to have a meeting with Kajave physically tomorrow at 8 p.m. in Park Street, Kolkata. So can you go ahead and figure out good coffee places where we can meet? Also share an invite with Kajave, that we have to meet tomorrow at 8 p.m. at whatever place that you do research on. Okay, so I give it a prompt like this. Again, my personal assistant is in action. It will be able to find out good coffee places in Park Street area, Kolkata for tomorrow, whatever time that I ask. It will be able to, do the research, find out the good coffee places, and set it up in both our calendars. Let Kajave know that, this is something that, I have scheduled, so that he can also be present and my work is done. Look over here, what it has done. Okay, here is what I've done. I researched popular and well-rated coffee places in Park Street, Kolkata, and Blue Tokai Coffee Roasters is an excellent choice for your meeting. Great reviews, ambience, and central location. I have scheduled a calendar invite for physical meeting with Aditya Kajave tomorrow at 8 p.m. at Blue Tokai Coffee Roasters. Kajave will receive an invite. If you'd like to change the venue or need more options, let me know. How many of you feel that what exactly is happening? What exactly is happening? Drop in magic in the chat box if you're not being able to believe your eyes, what you are seeing happening right now. Okay, I don't have to reach out to Kajave. I don't have to reach out to anyone. I don't even have to call Blue Tokai or anything. It did the research for me, set both our calendars so that, I don't have to coordinate with anyone. I am being able to do the work which would have taken me at least 15-20 minutes. I did the work in 2 seconds. Just message my personal assistant, work will be done. That is how magical this is. And guys, I want to continue providing more and more such tools to you, more and more learning ahead. We have a lot of more tools, lot of more learning ahead. But how many of you feel that before we learn further, it is very important that we summarize whatever we have learned so far? How many of you feel very important that we summarize whatever we have learned so far? Agree with me? Yes. Kajave, would you like to summarize whatever we have learned so far?
Absolutely, folks. And the automation that Goenka showed you is just not limited to being your personal assistant. People are actually automating 70-80% of their daily mundane tasks by using it, right? So that's how powerful AI is. But before we go ahead and learn a lot of things, I would like to revise what we have learned so far. So folks, first of all, we saw how you can create consultant level reports in just matter of minutes by using Grok and how it provides you latest data. After that, we saw how you can use 500 plus top AI models by using Multi so that you can compare their outputs side by side. We saw how you can use Whisperflow to type anything in Indian accent as well without lifting your finger. We saw how you can use NotebookLM, one of the most overpowered tool to do maybe podcast out of your documents or presentation or infographic among other things, and become a knowledge consumption ninja. We saw how you can edit images, how you can create graphics, and how you can like manipulate images by using Gemini. After that, we saw how you can create website, front end, back end, and everything using Studio at zero cost. We saw how you can analyze your data by using Julius AI. We saw how you can optimize your resume for ATS by using our 10x resume hack, and we give you our ATS resume generator, which is a custom GPT. You can practice for your interview by ChatGPT, so that like you can give real-time mock test, and the mock interviews are one of the most important thing for cracking any interview out there. And after that, we saw how you can use Comet to automate your work, by which browser can take over and it can do your work. And finally, we saw NA10, where you can build your own personal agents, by which you can automate upwards of 50-60% of your daily mundane tasks. Folks, as a result, after learning all of these things, one of my students, Ishita Pant, she got 38% salary hike, and right now she's working in her dream company. We have one of my students, Anil Maharana, who is working as a manager in Salesforce after attending this program, and after learning all of these things, he got 123% salary hike and stock options. Why this is happening? Because now, do you understand, folks, the true potential of artificial intelligence in your day-to-day tasks? Now, do you understand how AI can easily take over most of your work, and how you can be soon out of job if you do not master it? Now, folks, do you see why prompt engineers who have skill of talking to AI are getting paid upward of 39.3 LP in India? Now, do you realize how it is important for you to master the most in-demand technologies in order to not just survive but grow exponentially your career and get that salary increment that you always wanted? If your answer to all of this question is yes, drop in biggest yes in the chat box. Drop in biggest yes in the chat box. So if you don't learn AI, it doesn't matter what profession you have, what experience you have, or what company or what country you are working in, you are eventually going to lose your job. And we just saw a demonstration of it in past 1-2 hours, right? So that is what is happening right around us. And that's not just me saying it. Mark Zuckerberg, CEO of Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram, he said that AI is doing mid-level engineer work this year itself, and this was the 2025 itself, AI was able to do mid-level engineers work. After that, Salesforce CEO, he said that he is not going to hire a single coder because of the efficiency gains he got because of AI. Right? Imad Mustaq, CEO of Stability AI, founder of Stability AI, he said that AI is better than any Indian outsourced programmer. Just imagine all of the CEOs are saying and pointing towards the same thing, and because of that, you can see multiple articles laid off of 30,000 people, 40,000 people getting laid off, right? Forever layoffs, disengagement for some, and pay bumps for other. People who are not able to adopt AI, they are getting layoffs, pink slips, and people who are adopting AI, they are getting right. 3 in 10 companies plan to replace their employees with AI in 2026. Survey finds. This is an Indian survey, right? After that, you can see ads like this in Silicon Valley, right? In Silicon Valley, there are ads which are saying like stop hiring humans and start hiring AI, right? And if you see any startup, right? ByteDance has fired, Dell has fired. After that, Microsoft has laid off, AMD has laid off. Any big company, any small company, startups, established companies, Fortune 500 companies, everyone is laying off their employees and using AI to do their work, right? So you can see Intel has fired. After that, if you only think that only tech jobs are at risk, only IT jobs are at risk, no, my dear friend, finance job, 2 lakh Wall Street jobs are going to be lost because of AI. And not only that, 70 employees are at the risk of getting laid off in IT sector. Once HCL CEO, right? This is the kind of impact AI is having. Why? Because AI, when it was launched in 2020, it was just like a cool party trick. Right, it was just like a cool party trick it used to complete sentences. In 2022, we got access, right? And it was like, okay, like you used to tell your friends like, okay, like this is good and all these things. But right now, it is able to do economically valuable work, right? It is so smart. It is able to do data analysis. It is able to write code. It is able to do everything efficiently and with credibility, right? Because of that, MIT, one of the largest institute, it has found out that 11.7% of US workforce can be already replaced by AI. Every 1 in 10 job is already gone in 2025, right? So just imagine how fast it is going to happen in 2026, right? How rapidly is AI evolving, and in 2025 how many jobs were lost, and just imagine extrapolate it to 2026, right? Wall Street, like finance professional, 2 lakh finance professionals in US are going to lose job. Just imagine what is going to happen to India. 95% of marketing professionals are going to lose their job. Doctors and legal professionals are also not safe from AI, right? That's what AI is. And if you think like, Aditya, I'm a vice president of my company, Aditya, I'm a director of my company, my dear friend, a major Chinese gaming company replaced their CEO with AI and it performed great for them. NetDragon webshop, you can search about it. They replaced their CEO with AI and their stock is appreciating and everything is working good. Just imagine if CEO can be replaced with AI. Just imagine what is going to happen to entry-level jobs, what is going to happen to mid-level managers, right? That's what reality of 2026 is, right? So folks, we are an entire generation of people who are working in jobs which are not going to exist without AI in next 12 to 15 months. And this is not even 12 to 15 months. Right now itself, if you are working without AI, my dear friend, your skills are going to be redundant and you are soon going to get pink slip, because right now people who are able to work with AI, they are able to work as much as 5 employees in their same domain, right? So if you try to compete with AI, you are going to lose, right? If you try to compete with AI, you are going to lose. Why? Because AI is smarter, faster and cheaper than you, right? AI is smarter, faster and cheaper than you. We saw how AI can build entire application in just matter of like 0 rupees and 1 minute. Any best developer in the world also can't do it. AI is smarter, faster and cheaper than you. That's why if you try to compete with it, you are going to lose. But of course, you don't have to compete with AI. If you try to work with AI, if you work with AI, you are going to win, because AI won't replace you directly. A person using AI will, right? So there should be a person who knows how to give prompts. There should be a person who knows correct tools. There should be a person who is experienced with AI. That person is going to work as much as 5 people, right? If a developer who is efficient at using AI, that developer is going to produce as 5 times more output than the developer who is not using, right? Program manager, finance professional, doesn't matter what profession you have. If you use computer and if you are using AI, you are going to work as much as 5 times as compared to other people in your department. And because of that, 78 million new AI powered jobs are created for people who can use AI. This is not me saying it. This is said by World Economic Forum, largest body in the world when it comes to publishing reports on economic activities, right? And not only that, Niti Aayog, Indian body, right? They said that $2 additional trillion, half of India's economy is going to be added in India by 2035 because of AI. Just imagine how many like new jobs are going to be rising, how many new companies are going to be rising, and just imagine if this $2 additional trillion is going to be added in Indian economy, who is going to get benefited the most? People who have the skills, right? It's like getting into IT in the year 2000. People who got into IT in the year 2000, right now all of them are either in USA or in Europe, and right now all of them are like either like millionaires or multimillionaires, right? So that's what stage is AI at right now. It is one of the most generational shift happening right in front of our eyes, and we are seeing the results right now itself, right? Software developers, old job, software developer used to write every code manually, debug extensively, and spend hours on setting up environment. A new AI powered software developer has AI to do his debugging, has AI to co-pilot his whatever code he is writing, and because of that, one AI powered software developer is able to do job of 5 old software developers, right? Data analyst. Old data analysts used to spend hours on cleaning data, used to spend hours on creating reports, right? New AI powered data analysts can clean their data with AI and can use AI to generate any kind of visualization. You can use AI to find insights and hidden patterns as well. As a result, one AI powered data analyst is able to do work of 5 old data analysts, right? In terms of finance, old finance professionals used to track everything manually, used to prepare reports, used to create DCFs, used to do Excel, everything manually. But new AI powered finance professionals, they are able to automate their expense tracking, they are able to automate their financial reports, and they are able to automate their Excel sheets as well. As a result, one AI powered finance professional is able to do job of 5 old finance professionals. And this shift is happening across all these profiles: DevOps, MLOps, cloud engineer, product and project management, supply chain, business operations, digital marketing, engineering and manufacturing, teaching, education and research, graphic designing, product designing, UI UX, HR recruitment, healthcare professionals, content creation and social media, legal and compliance, sales and business development. All of these fields, when you use AI, one person is going to work as much as 5 people, 4 people are going to lose their job. That's what reality of 2026 is, right? Since you are in this workshop, I want you to think how you could be that one person who has the job, get exponential salary hikes, and not rest 4 who are going to lose their job. Folks, are you committed to become that one person, upskill yourself, and not be in the 4 people who are going to lose their job? Drop in committed in the chat box if you are committed to become that one person who is going to be upskilled and who is going to be ready for future. Committed. Yes, committed. Absolutely. Love this energy, folks. All right.
So you can see this is not just me saying it in thin air. These are the reports published by large institutions like AWS Research. AWS Research published a report where they are saying 54% salary hike for people with AI skills. Right? 2 in 5 employees received pay hike because of AI. This is a report by HRD. Right? Employers are willing to pay premium for AI skilled employees. Right? This is research by Higher Ed Drive. Learning how to use AI could boost your pay by 25%. CNN Business, right? These are the reports right around us, and you can also see your friend who joined with you was at par with you in levels. Right now, that friend learned AI, got certified, and right now they became your manager, or they like hiked the corporate ladder. That's what is happening right around us right now, right? So that's why now, do you understand why you should learn AI for any work you do on your computer, irrespective of your profession, your age, or industry? Now, does everyone understand why you should learn AI for any work that you are doing on your computer? Yes. Absolutely. Now, folks, who is absolutely committed? Who would like to learn all of this? Everything that you need to know about this AI revolution, everything that you need to know about AI agents, how to automate all the relevant AI tools directly from us, and from top 1% faculty in this entire globe, become an AI powered working professional and ultimately grow exponentially in your career. Drop it biggest yes in the chat box if you are absolutely committed to learn all of these things directly from us. Yes. That's great. So, folks, this is my first time showing this to you, all of you, and this is one of our best kept secret, one of our most highly kept secret, which is our Inner Circle AI Career Accelerator program. This program comes with 100% guarantee. So what is this program, folks? When you master, you're going to get certified directly from us and also from Microsoft, while mastering the most in-demand skills of the present and of the AI-driven future. And best part, you do not require any kind of prior knowledge, any kind of tech knowledge, any kind of coding knowledge. You are going to get everything from scratch, and you do not require any kind of prior knowledge.